Getting Mr. You Dizzy up there on the board. Sorry it took so long. It's on. Friggin' right. Right? Friggin' right.
Friggin' right.
So, update. This thing's fixing to come out, or he's fixing to do some more playing with it. I don't know.
Might blow it up.
Yeah. And then that one's going in. And if I can get him to hold the camera for a second, I'll tell you guys what I'm fixing to do for a video here. Take that. So you hold it. You even got me in the picture. The video log that I'm doing on each car, the next one will be on my Elcamino. I know a lot of you guys have already seen that, but I want a video log so that hopefully it comes in this winter and it gets restored. And to give a little background on each car, the last one I did was on the Impala here on my daughter's, so everybody knows, everybody's up to speed, knows what's going on. To start with the Elcamino, the story behind that, Ryan and Sandra, my wife, bought that car for me. I look at Craigslist like I'm sure a lot of us do. That car was on there 2 years before I finally was able to buy it. It was on the Tennessee-Kentucky border. The car had sat in the guy's barn. He said for 2 or 3 years. When me and Ryan got it back here, everything needed to be done to it. You needed brakes. We had to pre-oil the engine because it sat. Ryan could tell you better than I can everything that had to be done to it just to be able to get it out on the street. Once I took it down the road, the tires were dry rotted, so it needed tires, just all kinds of work done to it. And right now the body work needs to be done to it. That's why I want to get it in here this winter and take care of some of those issues. I want to pull the motor and tranny out and freshen that up too. With any luck, we'll get it in here this winter. Right now we have the 68 in here. I'll be doing videos on Ryan's Camaro, and then it'll be my turn to hold the camera and you can do the video on the Camaro. Okay, well, we may do that today. I've got some of the video of him working on that from the old channel. I'm going to try to get that on here and make a video, and so we'll go at it like that. And then I'll make a video on, or you can, on the Ford and the plans for that, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, thanks. Okay, so 73 SS Custom, and the Custom is what makes this rare. I got on the bone stock 454 400 automatic, big 4-core radiator, 373 posi rear end, heavy duty sway bars, factory airbags in the rear springs, and if I'm pretty close to this old Ford, but got the Laguna front end on it. And I got on I joined the Elcamino Owners Association, and they were able to set me up where I've got the GM factory specs and proof that this thing is what it is, and it's a little more rare than I thought it was. The SS in 73, the SS had the 454 with the 400 automatic or the 4-speed. The Custom, I'll go around and show you the interior, had the full-on custom interior, swivel buckets, console, gauges on the dash, and even the steering wheel is factory. And like I said, I was able to get proof. Let me walk around the other way. I can't get through here. Another quick walk around. It does need body work, and I'm hoping to get it in this winter. The swivel chair needs to be redone. The other one's nice. Like I said, this is a SS steering wheel. Looks like a Camaro wheel. The center of this says SS. This is factory gauges. The custom interior, I've seen a lot of the SS's will have the some of them will have the dash with the gauges and tack and everything, the big funky steering wheel that I don't like, and they'll have a bench seat. Then I've seen some of the SS's that'll have the swivel buckets in the console, and they'll have the squared off dash that really doesn't have any gauges, and again the weird steering wheel. And that's what I'm saying. That's what makes this kind of rare. The SS Custom had the full-on everything in the interior, and I don't have the paperwork out here. I should have been better prepared, but it's got the production numbers and stuff like that. And I'll put it this way: I've only found one other SS Custom. It was out in California. The guy had sold it a year before I talked to him, and he seemed to think a pretty valuable car and to hang on to it. As far as the front end, there's really no way to prove that. But like the guy from the Elcamino Association was telling me, he says they were putting those front ends on station wagons. They weren't advertising it. You'd never get them to admit it because of the safety issues in '73. They were putting the big safety bumpers on and stuff like that. So they would never document the fact that they were putting plastic front ends on these cars. But he felt like it was probably factory also. And I'll cut this off and fire this dude up. I can't hold the camera and turn the key at the same time. Hang on just a second. Okay, and like I said, I've made videos of this before, so it's probably boring, but like I said, I want to have a video log of it. And as you can see, it's got the gauges there, speedometer, tack, fuel, and temp. The only thing it's missing is an oil gauge, and I want to put one in. And so it takes big block, takes a little while to warm up. And walk around back so you can hear the exhaust. When it's not driven for a couple, 2 or 3 weeks or whatever, it'll smoke a little bit. If you drive it every day, there's absolutely no smoke. This car's set for, well, the guy said it's set for 2 or 3 years, but after Ryan and I got it home and looked at it, it's set longer than that. So, like I said, I think it's just the biggest problem this thing has is just not being driven regular. Shot of the engine running, I guess. Like I said, it's bone stock. Somebody put that air cleaner on it, but otherwise it had nothing done to it. And she runs good. And no problem lighting the back tires up. Let me kick this choke off, and she idles right down. There's one way of clearing the leaves off. And my son Ryan made this hood. He's got a little trick that he does from 70 to 72. The old Chevy pickup hoods are he cuts the sides out and then the center, so he's got the line there, and fabricates these metal hoods. He did one on a truck too. We had video of that. The next one he does, we'll get video of that. He'll probably do one for his Camaro. warmed up now. Okay, so that's the Elcamino. We'll shut her down, and we'll probably be back out here and get some video of him pulling that engine out. Swing around here. Let me shut this off. I'll swing around here and get a shot of the Camaro. He's got it put away for the winter, but I'm going to be doing a video on that too and get up to speed. I've got some of the old video of him, the work he did to the rear end and everything. I'll just get a quick shot. He's got it tarped and put here beside the garage, maybe for the winter. I'll also be doing a video on this, and like I said, just try to catch up on the video log of these cars. I'll shut this down for now. Thanks.